Southern Lehigh's Max Pristis scored 11 points in a recent win over the Green Knights and would get to work early last night against EPC opponent Emmaus. The senior scored 7 points in the opening frame, that only after Emmaus jumped down to a 13-5 lead that the Spartans would erase. Pristis' triple would cut the Hornets' lead to 2, 15-13. Harris would help in pushing that lead back out to 5 after the first. Pristis' size underneath helped Southern Lehigh tie this game at 22 and 24 in the second. That before the Spartans earned a brief lead off a three-pointer from Corey Trump. They'd hang on to that lead despite a steal and a layup for 2 from Emmaus' Dylan Darville to close out the first half. Now, Emmaus switched things around on defense and took Pristis out of the equation, limiting him to just 4 points in the second half, although he still was able to finish with a game-high 19. Now, Emmaus would get back in front for good in this third quarter as both Will Barber and Darville put away 6 points apiece, building a 49-37 lead into the fourth. 2 steals for 4 points kept Emmaus in front in the final frame, wreaking havoc on defense as Harris stops the threat. Barber and Darville led the charge with 17 and 16 points respectively, helping to carry this team to a win. Emmaus defeats Southern Lehigh 60-53.
Yeah, I mean, they're a good team. If you don't handle business, they can beat you. So we came out a little slow, and then we decided to pick them up full court, and that kind of helped our energy at the end.
I'm good friends with 33 Max Pristis. He's a great player. Kind of cooked us in the first half, and then the second half we put Chase Mucky on him, and shout out to him. He did a great job. I don't even know if Max scored. He had little points in the second half. And I think that was the big difference.
Emmaus has so much depth, you never know who's going to steal the show on any given night. But no one is more consistent than junior Will Barber. He's now scored in double figures in every single game this season and has already eclipsed his entire point total from last season, now with 261 points.
His uniform is always soaking wet at the end of the night. He probably goes a little too hard sometimes when he should be a little bit more disciplined, but we're happy he is ours, and that multi-sport kind of lacrosse vibe comes out in his game, and he can be fun to watch.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, the predominant scorers are usually me, Dylan, and Dimitrik, but we have a bunch of other guys. Everyone can come in, everyone can score, so it's kind of nice. You don't really know who's going to go off each game.
At Emmaus High School, I'm Gwen Begley for the Service Electric Network.